Ladies, gentlemen, and trusted others, allow me to introduce myself. I am the end of the world. Before we begin, the introductions. Some of you are not quite sure what that means, while others among you are intimately aware of the singular calling card nature of that introduction. Let me clarify for those who are otherwise uninformed, and reinforce what is already known to those who already know indeed. Your collective cultures reach back to the genesis of this element of the stellar arm, which we share. Over 375 billion lifeforms, ranging from barely coherent bacteria cultures evolved on otherwise empty rocks, all the way through to 60-plus multi-world species, all of whom have a representative present here today in this most august assembly. All, of course, except for the species which you call a Category J, Mark III Threat, species name of KL-54.1, the humans of Terra Prime, Sol 3, and the lunar colonies, who until recently had settled on Ares 6, known as Mars, a shipyard which was in the middle of producing the first ever stellar vehicles to convey the species across the western spiral arm and beyond. The intent was to create 510 ships and share what was with what could be, to forge friendships, alliances, and trade. And then you sent in strategic assets, bombing a mountain, Olympus Mons, from a towering height of roughly 23 kilometers into a bowl-shaped depression 500 meters deep. It erased the largest landmass of its type on the planet and turned it into a permanent hazard in circulation in what was left of the atmosphere, trapping those within it and freezing out those who remained outside of it. You made a colony of shipbuilders into prisoners and killed a generation of thinkers, dreamers, and engineers. That, however, is not what brings me here, because despite the best efforts of the species, humanity can, and does, issue forgiveness. When it was made a bridge to cross the Grand Divide between Earth and the closest stellar neighbor, Proxima Centauri, and the opening of negotiations began, humanity issued a broad-spectrum apology, asking for clemency for those who had no idea of any wrongdoing, should they be held accountable, and that they would turn over those who had been responsible for whatever invoked Black Thursday's wrath, the name they gave that dark holiday, marking the end of the era of the colony shipbuilders. When the people of Proxima Centauri received the apology, they sent back a mocking tribute consisting of 300,000 metric tons of sand and glass, fired at strategically unimportant sites on Earth, population centers, places of worship, sacred locations. They rained debris and trash on what was held as holy and benevolent, and still humanity held out hope that it was a translation error. Then the forces of occupation arrived, and the message was received loud and clear. And then they sent me. I am not alone. I am the tip of the spear. I am one arrow in a volley which will blacken your skies for many generations to come. You will raise the children which I will be murdering, day after day, in measured, coldly calculated retribution, and I will inspire myths and legends and stories, and whatever your world's histories have authorized will be erased, moment by moment, to be replaced with the things that I am going to write in the blood of your people. 1,000 nations bonded together, crafting me from history, present and future, and those ships which were meant to be built in peace will be built, and I am the only thing aboard them. One flag will be raised day by day, every single time I am struck down. I am manifold, and I am vast. Am I proud? Oh, of course I am. My DNA is forged from criminals, heroes and scientists, artists who paint with one brush. Warfare. Unconventional, deniable asset, covert, battlefield, and more. Wars in manners which your people have never known, and will be forced to endure. Not of occupation, not even of extermination. You will beg for the mercy of such things. I will allow you life enough to breed more soldiers and teach them just enough to fight, and I will force you to find me, over and over again, and give you hollow victories to cherish, all so that I can crush your souls more effectively. I am war without purpose nor design. I am prolonged death for your cultures. You wanted me, and now I am here, ready and waiting. 510 ships, all full of tens of thousands of my clones, a copy of the perfect weapon, and I am here to end you all in degrees. This is your future. You requested it. You begged for it. You invoked my name. My name is War, and I have come for you all. I'm going to start the killing with only 5% of you today. All others, wait, watch, worry, and we will meet again soon. Message begins.